Alright, let's go to work. Who's ready for another beautiful Tuesday? Seconds to figure out what it is you're doing.
said, are you gonna be my girl?
Why the fuck do you keep pacing me? I keep slowing down. You're to my fucking left, asshole.
Hey, I'm not gonna hit you with your glasses. I'm gonna throw them on the ground. This is a week. And it's another new hour of insensitivity training for a politically correct world. It's Tuesday morning. It's November the 22nd, 2022. Thank you for being here. My name's Woody. That is Ravy.
Hello there.
Greg Gorey is here.
Oh,
We've got Menace.
what is up?
Seabass is here. Mr. Turkey Cooker Extraordinaire.
We're already in trouble with the turkey cooking.
Uh-oh.
Because I used the microwave. I'm using the microwave, I should say. It's a communal one, not the one here in the studio, because that would be terrible for us. But the other morning shows also like to use that microwave. Well, I've got to use it for like 90 minutes in a row, so
Right.
they got to walk down the hall and they're not happy. Also, it smells.
There's multiple microwaves in the building.
I'm using I'm sorry, I took the one I use.
Okay. That's all right. Seabass is here. We got Sammy.
Good morning.
There's Bort, Caroline, Christina is here. Phones are open. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. You can also hit us over the text over to 22987. We will open up the phones and the text messages this hour. That'll be coming up in the next segment. But what are you thankful for? Sometimes necessary to stop down and kind of take inventory. It's easy to get carried, and trust me. I do it all the time. I've been doing it a lot this morning.
Yeah, you have.
Just like, man, I was like, God, like this is one of those mornings where I feel like nothing's kind of going right. And it's nothing like with the show. It's just like stuff that is second nature for me, or, you know, like stuff that's like almost muscle memory.
Right.
I can't get it together today. I don't know, it's driving me nuts. I'm thinking, am I having a stroke? Like, what's going on?
Got the yips?
It might be.
It's not even the yips. It's just like, what am I doing? Brain shutdown. But you got to stop and just kind of like, all right, what's good?
Inventory.
Yeah, we got a nice short week.
Yep.
Just got to get through the day. You know, one of those kind of things. But what are you thankful for? What are you happy about? Tell us something good. Call in 877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with the text over to 22987. So that's coming up. The World Cup's going well.
Oh yeah, it is.
A World Cup reporter from Argentina allegedly robbed in the middle of a live report.
Dude,
No
like,
way.
Really?
Yeah.
Another one.
Is this Qatar or San Francisco?
A robber took her wallet while she was interviewing fans outside the venue. So she told the cops about it, and they assured her that they would use security cameras and facial recognition technology to find the culprit. And because of where they are, the way it works there, she was told that she would be able to choose the thief's punishment, which I love that idea.
That's pretty awesome.
It's Woody Justice.
So she was given the option of giving this person 5 years in prison or deportation.
Ooh.
And she says, I am not the justice system. I'd be like, I am.
I
Oh,
would.
you are. Then they're telling you you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you going with the 5 years?
She said that she just wanted her wallet back.
Yeah, just give me a moment.
Oh yeah, I would want the 5 years in prison.
God no.
You would go
a lot.
Who
deportation.
cares?
Yeah, there's some weird thing where like very few people who live in Qatar are actually citizens.
Yeah, kind of like Dubai.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's very, very small.
Yeah, be like, I'm sorry, where are your friends and family? Oh, okay, deportation then.
Yeah, that's where you're
Yeah.
from.
Oh, you're from
worse?
here? Oh, you spent your whole life here? Hell yeah, deportation. Bye.
Right.
Thanks for stealing my wallet.
Gone.
Douchebag.
Wow, 5 years.
5 years.
Damn.
You're like, can we add other things to the list?
Yeah.
Like, do they still cut off hands and stuff?
Nah, I don't think it's that hard.
Not in public, really.
Yeah, that's behind the scenes.
Then he had the FIFA app crashed.
Oh,
So,
no.
with no app access, fans unable to get their tickets,
Oh, no.
thereby unable to get into the stadium to see the matches they had paid for.
And I've been thinking about that because
Tickets simply just disappeared, leaving people, they were panicking.
I bet.
that's the thing with a lot of stadiums in North America have that, where there's no physical ticket anymore. Like, well, what if I
Right.
lose my phone? What if the internet's down? What if?
Well, they tell you what you should do, so you're not relying on Wi-Fi or any of those things when you're actually at the venue, is to like download it to your wallet.
Yeah, like
Right.
way beforehand. But
Yeah.
again, if you lose your phone,
You're doing a report. Someone pickpockets you.
exactly.
So they were told to go to the exhibition and convention center to get things resolved. But the line was over 500 people long.
Oh, dang it.
no.
Yeah, and so as like England and Iran was kicking off, hundreds of people still waiting outside to find out if they still had the tickets they had paid for. It's a mess.
Sounds
you
great.
go
There, no
I know.
beer. You can't
Yeah.
be gay.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
What am I supposed to do if I can't drink beer and be gay?
Hook up with dudes.
Yeah, it's like cheats.
Just wait for the American one.
But didn't the spokesperson say, if you can't go 3 hours without beer, then you got a problem, or something like that was
That's
the
not the
official
point.
statement. I know. That is not the point at all.
It's not the
You
point.
will survive 3 hours without
Of course
beer.
you will.
Yeah, like I get what they're saying. At the same time, like those people, they can't go anywhere. They can't do anything unless there's alcohol being served
I
there.
don't
It's
know
like,
anybody.
yeah, I guess you would qualify as someone like that.
I don't know.
But you still go. Like even if there's a,
You
like,
still go.
But there are other people who just won't go. Like, F that, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really, man, you can't. Like something you're otherwise interested in, you can't go
It's
to
part of the experience.
for the handful, 3 hours.
Yep.
And you know, you can't have a beer.
Bored as
Beer
hell,
is
but
definitely part of the soccer experience for sure.
Sure. Well, any sporting event. I get that.
Mandatory.
Yeah, I get that. But again, that whole thing is
Yeah.
not the point.
Exactly, but
Oh.
that's the official word from that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
Cops in Florida
He's a
had to
man.
deal with this loser. His name is Luke Neely. He threw 7, count them 7 Molotov cocktails at this house, and then led the cops on a high-speed chase. 3 pit maneuvers later, they stopped him. He gets out of his truck. He's got a fully loaded AR-15. Had a second gun on his hip. Cops say that he started running toward a theme park called Dinosaur World. So that gave them no choice, and so they lit him up. They shot him. Unfortunately, he did live to tell about it. But it is all not good news for Mr. Luke. Some things have changed. Here is the sheriff addressing Luke's injuries.
Look what he had in his hand, an AR-15. In addition to that, he had a handgun. 3 of our deputies began to shoot. We hit Luke 3 times, twice in the right leg, once in the left leg, and once in the groin.
That's
We
4.
changed the looks of his groin forever, if you know what I mean.
All right. If you know what I mean.
you know
We
me.
do.
I mean, well, you can, you know.
Now it looks like Harvey Weinstein.
They are.
Oh, dear.
Didn't he say we
Dude,
shot him?
what are you
3
doing?
times?
No, what? No, he said they shot him. I forget, but 3 times in one leg, another time there, and then in the junk.
Ouch.
Yeah.
And I don't mean we made it bigger.
Yeah. He doesn't. You know who doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought they were going to is Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Could
He
be
looks
worse.
like he could,
Yeah.
Well, he was in, that hyperbaric chamber, and
Yeah.
they already did some skin grafts. So it looks pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, like I was expecting way worse,
Yeah,
but he was released from the hospital
Dude.
yesterday.
better than I thought.
What the
too.
fuck?
Yeah.
Just get out of the goddamn fast lane.
Kind of his chin,
God
down his neck,
damn,
and then you
dude.
could tell, like once that happened, like he put his hand up to his, to that area because that left hand is pretty burned up.
It's
Right.
pretty mangled.
But
Question is, does Jay Leno own any other shirt?
He's got blue denim.
everything, yeah, it's like
That
how
one denim shirt.
it's like Menace and I. We wear the same crap pretty much every day.
Yeah, that's the Jay Leno uniform.
Well, he's got 40 of those shirts. Right?
That one shirt.
I did see him do stand-up, and he did not wear that.
Really? Okay. But that's good though, because Ravy, you thought that it was 10 times worse than we were being told.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
thought they were being very cagey about it.
he looks okay.
Yeah, he was unclogging that fuel line on that 1907 white steam car. Got sprayed with gas and that caught fire.
Jeez.
Oof.
Sucks.
Yeah, that
That's
sucks.
pretty
But it does
kerosene,
look
probably.
way better than I thought it would.
Right. That's good that he's out already.
Yeah, like I totally got lured in by the headlines. Like Jay Leno first photos after being released from the hospital. I'm like,
Oh no.
like, I thought, I'm like, what's this gonna look like? And it popped up, and I'm like, oh,
That's
not bad.
Yeah.
A little bit worse.
I mean, I don't want that,
Hell no.
but yeah,
Burns are the worst.
Yeah,
They
not
are
bad.
so damn painful.
877-44-Woody is the phone number. If you want to call in, we're gonna start taking your phone calls here. You can call now. That way we can get you lined up and ready to go for the next segment. But what are you thankful for? What are you happy about? What are you thankful for? What's going on? Share that news with us. 877-44-Woody. We figured going into the holiday. We've done this before. It's a good reminder, and other people get to hear some good stuff for a change. I got home from work yesterday, and my dad and my stepmom are here visiting, my wife, and everybody's hanging out. I'm like, oh, you haven't seen anything. What's going on in the world today? I'm like, nothing good. yesterday was just filled with news about the Idaho thing, the Colorado thing. Like, man, the best story I had was that story about the woman who took her 9-month-old daughter to the hospital for blood in the diaper, and it turns out she had her period. That was the best story I had.
I sometimes question what his sources are, and what his filters are.
What's his feed?
It's very upsetting. The world's worst feed.
Yeah, because I saw that. I mean, it's an interesting story medically for sure, but I saw that nowhere else besides
Everything else is like politics and
very political.
Stock market. You know,
I was obsessing about the Idaho one because
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
It's such a mystery.
Like, how does that all happen in the house? There's all these other people in the house,
right?
Like, nobody hears anything.
And they were all sleeping. And
Yeah.
I think I have a new theory that maybe there's more than one killer.
Oh,
Really?
But anyway,
They said they have
before.
a bunch of evidence. Like, whoever did left a bunch of evidence.
Really?
Yeah. So
Freaky.
I have faith that they'll figure it out. But what are you thankful for? What are you happy about? Let's hear some good stuff.
All right.
877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. You can also hit us over the text over to 22987. We will be right back.
We're going to take a little bit of a break. In the meantime, please lower your standards. Felicia.
987 wants you to choose your muse. Tickets to see Muse at Crypto.com Arena on April 6th. Or tickets to see him at Honda Center in Anaheim on April 12th. That's right. You're in control of this one.
Hey, this is Matt and Dom from the band Muse. Listen to old 98.7 to win your way into Sears.
Old 98.
Sometimes I give my 98.7 LA's.
For select mobile devices, messaging and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member.
And save money for your holiday shopping. Visit Grocery Outlet.
Got the lingo with so much heat, it's hard for us to pick the first single. It don't matter cause I'm underground anyway. She callin' fly any day. You dirty motherfucker, you whack the dance. I need to ease them up and down for y'all split your pants. And leave that up to mine. The shrug fly, getting down, you and I. Don't try it. I changed my mind.
I don't want your bitch, cause sorry ass women just don't get rich. I'd rather have a Fifi bag because it's cheaper. You can't come up for it now cause it's deeper.
And my hold is so cold, it's a sleeper. So pass the reefer. And till you false ballin' it, just grab your crutches. But if you pay,
Pat your pockets. That's right.
Somebody bring the potato salad. Let's take a ballot. Or who gon' invite the booze that make the party valid? Cause we don't need a whole crib full of dudes again. And here come the police with them big black boots again. Kicking us out. Handcuffing and stuffing the gang of Jackie chicken in their mouth. And Tony Sean pitching a fit. Cause somebody rolled her bud in their head.
Blood, it won't pass the shit.
Who keep turning the lights on? Why the music keeps skipping? And
Why these dirty khaki niggas tripping?
I don't know, I'm quick and I'm still delighted.
$500 worth of wine, so rather hide it.
Cause y'all ain't drinking mine up. You better drink that E&J and Parmesan and the rest of that wine up. You party haters need to stop. I think we're really about to patch your pockets. That's right, so call up everybody. Let's get you on your side.
Those with over 8,000 wide.
of the other ones at Honda Center. You choose which one you want every hour today. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're giving you a chance to win. Also, that WWE 3-day combo, 3-event combo. Pair of tickets to 3 different shows. And that'll be at $650. You have a chance to win that here on The Woody Show. Oh my God, I love this news.
The Woody Show. Local news. It's so local.
And it's going to headline Culture to Home here in the state of California.
Well, we're going to start off with some creeper news. David Ryden, he's a former assistant football coach at Los Osos High School in Rancho Cucamonga, just got sentenced to 9 years and 4 months in prison, putting up cameras in the girls' locker room and taking pictures of 21 students. So he pleaded guilty last month to possession of over 600 images of child sexual material and then using a minor to produce child sexual material and also secretly photographing a minor. Now, on top of those 9 years in prison, he has to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. Now, the San Bernardino County DA says their office is pleased with that outcome, but the famous lawyer, Gloria Allred, who everybody knows, she repped a lot of the families in that case. She thinks that his sentence should have been much longer than 9 years and 4 months. Now, you might have seen a video of this on the news. Friday night in the Hollywood Hills, little Chihuahua mix named Piper was on a walk with her owner and another dog and was literally pulled off her leash, attacked, and then killed by a mountain lion.
Oh, a celebrity mountain lion, though.
Yeah, it was basically a celebrity mountain lion. They think it was P22. Mountain lion ran off with Piper, and they think it was P22. Collared and has been studied for about a decade now. Lives near the Hollywood Hills Griffith Park area. Now, the owner, who declined to be identified, and the other dog, they're both okay. Obviously shaken, for sure, but physically okay. One of the neighbors did witness this attack, said it was real fast, had Piper in its mouth for about 3 seconds, and then just took off with it.
Yeah.
And
I wish, again, they would just give these, like, mountain lions instead of P22.
Like
give them actual names.
Right.
Like, like Charlie. Or,
What's bad about that?
you know, like P22 just sounds too clinical.
I know. It does.
But they're not going to do anything with the mountain lions. They said, look, it's natural prey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looking
For the
for
mountain
food.
lion. And they were like, hey, we're just happy that it didn't go after any people.
Exactly.
Right.
And it made me think of one of the Woody Show fun facts you had the other day, that the term cougar is used to describe a lot of animals. They said that it was attacked by a cougar. It was a mountain lion.
Well,
They were calling it
it's the same
cougar.
thing. It's all the same thing.
Exactly. And it happened again. More anti-Semitic flyers distributed, this time in Culver City. This was Sunday. Culver City Police Department alerted to the distribution of these anti-Semitic propaganda, passed around one neighborhood to a number of people. So now Culver City Police are working with neighboring agencies on that case. Anybody with info urged to contact Culver City Police Department. So that was what's happening, Wood.
All right, what about that forecast today, Sammy?
Partly cloudy today, high of 78 in the valley, 76 for downtown, 74 for Orange County, and 70s along the coast.
All right, so we're taking your phone calls. What are you thankful? What are you happy about? We'll take either one. Some good stuff going into the Thanksgiving holiday. 877-44-WOODY. Call now. 877-44-WOODY. What are you thankful or happy about? We'll get to that.
Even weirder looking until we had sex. And on Friday after the show, I had to go to one of those. If you have a kid, I'm sure you had the exact same thing on Friday. But that thing where they all stand on sing Thanksgiving songs and they all act like turkeys and stuff.
Oh, they do?
It's terrible.
It's terrible. It's probably fun for like 30 seconds, and then you're like, okay, this is lame.
It's like fake fun where everyone's like, oh, look at them go. But, you know, everyone's kind of going, it's the same thing. It's the same. It hasn't updated. It's You know what they should do every year when they pardon a turkey? They should pardon one group of parents from having to go to that show. I'd like to see that. I'd like the president to say,
That would be so. You don't.
you have been pardoned and you don't have to go to your kids. So
And you just
anyway,
go.
so I showed up and I got the mustache, and she hates it because she thinks I look like a perp.
You do.
And I
Totally
do.
look like a perp.
And especially because it's not fully in yet, so it's kind of that patchy one, you know.
Yeah, but you also make it real short. It's
Yeah.
really funny.
So she
it like
said-
ends before your lips do.
Right. So she said, "You can't come into school with that mustache on." And I said,
I agree.
I said, yeah, most would argue that's the case. They have a law for that, Megan's Law. I said, but you know the deal. I'm sticking to my guns here. She goes, if you shave the mustache, we'll have sex tomorrow morning. So it's a preliminary,
Oh,
a
no.
shave, because she wasn't going to...
She promised you sex?
She said, I'm not going to have sex with you with the mustache.
Oh, she said it's like I'm unable to. I'm unable to
She
physically
said she
have
would
sex.
not be able to get hard. So, or whatever. Who knows? Right. That's what I thought. So I said, okay, this is a binding contract, though. She said, yes.
Did you make her get it in writing?
No, but I shaved it
I
off.
got notarized, dude.
Yeah, you probably should have.
No, it does.
Super sexy.
No, it does. You know, like, she
followed through?
She followed through.
She did.
Yeah.
Good for her.
She respected the deal we had. And I said, now, just so you know, I was very quick. I was very quick. But I said, yeah, I don't think she enjoyed it at all. But I said,
Yeah, I don't think she enjoyed it.
to her, now I've got this power, this mustache power.
You're
So
fucking...
you rode every month?
Yourself needs to learn how to drive in a fucking lane.
Mustache by the end of the show. So I said, you better understand, with great power comes great
You know,
responsibility.
she could do the same thing down south.
Well, that's not good. Don't tell her about that.
That's not good. Don't
Show, ready to go. Get to these stories here.
Yes, baby, get it. We're back. Yes.
Come on, man.
Get it, yes. Yeah, so what do you show?
All right, so what are you thankful for, or what are you happy about? We will take your calls and your text messages here. This is always good. I always find it helpful.
I agree.
It's kind of nice, like, you know, to hear. And a lot of people, sometimes they feel awkward, like, sharing stuff, because they're like, well, not everybody is, you know, in a place. So, like, you know, that's really not nice to talk about, like, that kind of stuff in front of them. But, you know, it's, I don't want to use the word, like, inspiring. It's just nice. Just nice to hear some good stuff for a change.
Gratitude.
Alex sent us an email.
Alex.
Wrong email. It's not Alex. This
that's
one.
not Alex.
Lucas. Alex didn't send an email, but this guy, Lucas. I can never express my gratitude for you all and the show enough. I found the Woody Show about 7 years ago. I feel like I know each of you, and as others comment, you are all like friends. I've struggled with everything. Is suicide an option? But as I listen to all of you, I realize that we all face the same demons. Please never stop doing what you're doing. You have no idea how many people you're helping. So,
wow,
I thought it was a very nice
That's
email.
very
They said that they heard that we were doing this segment, and they wanted to send that in.
That's so nice.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Lucas.
Thanks, Lucas.
877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Let's go to Amanda. Good morning, Amanda.
Amanda.
Good morning, Woody Show.
Morning. All right, so what are you thankful or happy about?
I am very thankful that my bosses are finally seeing the potential in me and giving me more responsibility at work.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Does that come with more pay?
I am hoping next year, at the beginning of the year, I will get a pay raise. But
No, you won't.
I'm thankful to have more responsibility, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Hey, let me give some free advice to everybody, because I've run into this now twice. You're the third person, I think, that has fallen under the umbrella of this. Sometimes you have to be your own promoter. You have to make sure that you're doing the marketing for your own value, really. I mean, because a lot of times people think that everybody's noticing everything they do. and they don't. You get lost in the shuffle of a big company or a lot of employees. Everybody's super focused on what they're doing, and because you're just doing your work, you're not a problem. There's no fire. There's no attention being brought to necessarily like what you're doing. But if you make other people aware of what you're doing, and not like in a, well, I do this and I do that kind of way, being around, touching base with people, networking, that kind of thing, they know that you're there. Like, I just ran into a guy I was talking to about a position here on the show, and he felt very overlooked. And I'm like, man, this guy's really good at what he does. And after talking to other people that work in his company, they weren't really aware of what he did. I mean, they knew that he worked there, but they weren't aware of all the stuff that he was doing and how well he was doing at it, because he just does his job really well. And if you do your job well, people don't necessarily see it or realize it. So you have to be your own biggest promoter.
Absolutely.
You know, you gotta get yourself out there. That's good.
I agree. I took up something at work and nobody else wanted to do it, and I'm doing a great job, and they are all.
Congratulations. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, it's hard to say, like, don't take it personally, but when it's a big company and there's a lot of people, it happens. You gotta get lost in the shuffle. You gotta make sure people know what you're doing. Let's go to Steve. Hey, good morning, Steve.
What's up, Steve?
Hi.
Hey. All right, so what are you thankful or happy about? What do you got?
This year, I can say in all honesty, I'm just thankful to still be, like, alive.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. What kind of crack did you do this year, bro?
But at the same time, like, I'm just thankful to still be able to be here. Like, I'm kind of slowly built. I come from, like, a background where family and, like, to me. So, like,
some people can't tell stories, and they need to learn that if you can't tell a story,
you know what I mean? Like,
don't call
find it out
a radio station to tell a story.
My sisters just had babies, like a couple weeks apart from each other. You know, like I've got a new niece and a new nephew to welcome in, and I want to actually be there.
Okay, bro, this is not a therapy session.
That who was it? You just read that note. Exactly. Where the guy was, exactly, talking about you guys have no idea how much you help people, because people deal with this. So like for me, dealing with my stuff, like I'm happy I can still be here this year to have a Thanksgiving this year with them. You know, see my family. I want to be a part of that.
Well, that's awesome, Steve. Cool. Congratulations, man. I'm glad you're doing well. That makes me happy. Sounds like you're in a really good place.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is Thanksgiving, right? But we're all still here. We got important stuff to us. I've been listening to you guys every morning for like 2 years. You guys are freaking hilarious.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You guys are like low key jerks, but the best kind. You guys remind me of all the cast of Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
We've heard a lot of that before. Yeah, a lot of people have said that before. Which is funny because that's a show that's on my like to-do list, and it has been forever. I've started it, and then other things come up or whatever.
Woody would love it.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate you listening. Let's go to Ashley. Hey, good morning, Ashley.
Ashley.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right. So, what are you happy or thankful for today?
So I've been a labor and delivery nurse for the past 11 years, and occasionally we'll get to catch our own baby. That the doctor normally does that part.
Right.
But last night I got to deliver 2 babies by myself, and I'm thankful to be able to have brought 2 beautiful lives into this world.
Wow.
Nice. Yuck.
Oh God, you have to watch that all the time.
I like how it's called catching.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
They're slippery.
They shoot out, right?
They are slippery.
Yeah, like cannonballs. They come firing out of there.
all that white gunk.
Yeah.
So much gunk.
Yeah, the gunk. The gunk is called Vertex. It helps protect their skin.
Yeah, there's gunk. All right, Ashley, thank you for the call. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Jen. Hey, good morning, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, good morning, Woody Show.
Good morning. All right, so what are you thankful or happy about today?
I am thankful that my family from Australia is so we planned this before COVID, and then of course COVID hit.
Yeah.
So everything's been on delay. So they're finally able to make it out for the holidays. They're gonna stay with us for an entire month.
Oh my God.
Out because they're always like, be careful of the soft spot on the head or whatever.
Right.
Like, I'm thinking it's like, applesauce.
Man, I think I'm
gonna put my finger through their brain or something.
The minute you walk with the baby, I think, okay, this is when I'm gonna trip.
Yeah.
I don't usually trip when I walk, but I think if I'm holding a baby, I'm just gonna magically trip.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back. I got some of these text messages. We'll go around the room. What are you thankful for or happy about as we get into the holiday here? 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Send a text over to 22987. We will be right back.
Hey, hang tight. We just found a really gross video on the internet.
Have a
We gotta check it out.
wake
What is
around.
next? Okay, play it again. Call 987. LA's new alternative.
That F fucking
I've never felt this way before, but he's about to find out that sometimes when you chase after love,
I'm moving to Paris.
you've got to step on the gas. Because this isn't your classic holiday rom-com.
It's
a Nissan event.
like it's an advertisement for something. Girls on film. Girls on film.
while.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it out. So many things that I wanna say. You know I let my girls a little bit.
No, you didn't need to put your left blinker on because you were never in this fucking lane. Like, I don't know what you're doing, bruh.
I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. No one's around, but I'm in trouble. You know I'm doing anything for you. Staying alive and keeping under you. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Try to stop my hands from shaking. Something in my mind's not making sense. Still I feel all alone. Can hide the way I'm feeling. As you leave the place, but you close the door. And don't forget what I told you. Just 'cause you're like you don't need a wrong. Another shoulder to cry upon.
Fast, absolutely.
Oh man, kind of early enough about that. He's crapped her pants on the way to a Dodgers and Giants game one time, and happened one time. I was on a date on my way to a game.
What?
Hold on.
Is this like a, oh, well, yeah, I forgot about that, by the way.
So
I
in the
crapped my pants on a first date.
In the times that you did not go in a bag, you went it.
Enjoy a free 5G tablet after rebate with unlimited HD when you add a tablet line for only $30. Only at Metro. If congested, customers using greater than 35 gigabytes per month may notice reduced speeds plus tax via rebate on virtual prepaid MasterCard after third monthly payment. See store for details.
Slow internet is nonsense. For fast internet, switch to Spectrum Business. Thousands of consumer-initiated tests confirm Spectrum delivers the fastest speed in the nation. That's right, Spectrum delivers the fastest internet speeds in the nation. Switch to Spectrum Business and get 600 megabit per second internet for your business. Only $49.99 a month when bundled. No hidden fees, no contracts, no nonsense. Just the fastest internet speeds in the nation. Visit business.spectrum.com/ultra. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Hello, savvy shoppers. Did you know now is the time to save on gifts that shine from Zales? What are you looking for? A great pair of gold hoops? Check. Stackable gold rings and bracelets? Check. $69 diamond stud earrings? They've got them. Right now you can save 30 to 50% off everything during Zales Black Friday sale. Get the looks at the top of their list this holiday. And whether you shop online or in store, Zales jewelry experts can help you find the perfect gift. Give the gifters shine at Zales, the diamond store.
Select collections, washes, and other exclusions apply. Visit Zales.com/TV for details.
We're back! This is The Woody Show.
All right, welcome back. We're going to be getting to some more of your feedback, some of the stories from just around the room, and people sharing what they're thankful or happy for as we're getting into the Thanksgiving holiday. So today we've got the WWE 3-event combo. It's tickets to 3 different WWE shows. That's going to be at $650 of a chance to win that. It's Friday Night SmackDown and the Hall of Fame 2023 on Friday, March 31st. You got NXT Stand and Deliver on Saturday, April 1st, and then Monday Night Raw on April 3rd. So those are all happening at Crypto.com Arena, and you can win this morning, $650 here on The Woody Show.
Yeah.
877-44-WOODY. If you want to call in, you can send us a text over to 22987. Here's a story involving a fun accent.
Excellent.
This woman in England, she's got a big, fat, ganglion cyst on her wrist.
Oh, God.
You seen that? You ever see that kind of round right at your joint where your wrist is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like that, but a second one and huge, like the size of a golf ball.
Like that bump thing that you have.
Yeah. And she asked her friend to bash it with a book.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Which, after a quick Google search, believe it or not, isn't uncommon at all. A lot of people do this. She claims that her doctor pastor told her to do that too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you
Bang
go
it with a book.
Yeah, there's something about like, specifically a Bible.
I thought they cut that open.
Well,
You gotta lance that thing.
so here we please bash me with a book on my cyst. Here we go.
Today his cyst is huge. Give it a bash. Can I not just press it down? No, I think you need to bash it. Oh my god. It's fine. Babe, it's not moving. Yeah, I know, it's working.
It's not moving.
Oh, God.
It's not working.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't do it anymore. I'm too scared for you.